Live from the Allied Gymnasium on the campus of Nevada Union High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 13 seasons of local high school sports television, is proud to present Nevada Union Minor Basketball. Tonight, as the Miners honor the senior class of 2010, your 3-8 Nevada Union Miners take on the 7-3 Oakmont Vikings. It's the final game of the 2010 season, and all the action is coming up right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. The Nevada Union Miners play for pride tonight in front of the home crowd one final time this season as they celebrate senior night and host the Oakmont Vikings. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Gil Dominguez, voice of NU Miner Basketball, along with color analyst Scott Spencer. Our director in the Commander 2 is Sean Kashevsky. And, of course, the rest of the Touchdown Productions sports team is on hand for tonight's game against the Vikings. But first, as is our tradition here at Touchdown Productions, we begin with bonus coverage. That's right. You're in the bonus right here, our final bonus coverage of the year. And we are 6:30 remaining in the fourth period. Miners 39, Vikings 34 in a closely fought contest. And Scott, you were just saying that the Miners were down a little bit earlier.
Well, they came out of halftime down by 6, made a nice run, but finished up by 6 at the end of the third. Here we are, 39-37. They're trying to, hold Oakmont off, who seems to be making a run on them here. But now the Miners really looking good the second half here so far.
There's Cordova with a three-pointer. It's going to come off the rim and no good. Miners seem to match up with the Vikings fairly well on the height, though, meter.
Yeah, size-wise, it's pretty evenly matched.
Yeah, let's send her up to camera 2 and bring Chris down, and he can work with Gerald, or let Chris take over and Gerald can watch and come into the truck. Couple house cleaning duties there to
get your house in order.
Get your house in order because the varsity game is coming up. We're a timeout right here, 39-37. And this one's going to go right down to the wire, I think. These teams very evenly matched. And what a great accomplishment. Sure. Be sure to join us on Facebook now. Become a fan of Touchdown Productions. You can go out to our page on Facebook and see the local highlights that we put up there for you. You can talk about local sports and discuss that. You can see our broadcast schedules, of course, meet the crew and see all the photos that we have out there at the brand new Touchdown Productions on Facebook. Just another way of connecting with everybody out there. Log on, tune in, and become a fan of Touchdown Productions today. Back to live action here as Cortez tries to dribble in, but gets swatted away by Eric Courtier. Advantage opportunity for Oakmont, driving all the way to the basket. What a big Hunter Ford, oh my. As Cordova brings the ball up the court. Now it's in the hands of Fuller. Fuller drives the outside of the lane. And this Oakmont Viking defense is very strong. They're not afraid to come up and put a body on you.
No, they are some big boys. They play big. And matter of fact, got a young man about to check in. Has got some pretty broad shoulders here.
So at the line, Connor Fuller. Foul was on Courtier. His fourth. And Fuller makes it a 2-point game. Free throw, so important, especially in the fourth period.
You gotcha.
Vikings now. Nice drive to the basket by Thomas Parker.
And somebody needs to step over and take a charge there. He can't have that free lane like that.
Ties it up at 41 all as Cordova gets the ball, gives it over to Strom. Strom throws it up, no good. That'll be fun when you get Strom and Dellis on the same team. When he's a senior and Dellis is a junior.
Right.
That'll be some meat on the table. Driving the lane is Padilla. Rebound coming off and hitting the bottom of the rim.
Not sure I agree with that call, but don't want to get me started early tonight.
I was going to say you wouldn't be Scott Spencer if you didn't
attest at least one call, huh?
Oh, big rebound by Strom. Way to jump up and twist in the air and pull it down.
Yeah, 2 hands on the ball. I like to see that.
Cortez over into the corner, flips it over to Ward. Ward drops it out of bounds. Well, he didn't drop it out of bounds. He had a little help there by Thomas Parker, who was all over him. Timeout called here one more time.
Yeah, Coach Strom wants to talk to the young men there. He didn't like the way the offense was getting into gear, I don't think.
41-41. We've seen this junior varsity team lose a couple close ones this season.
Yeah, Rockland comes to mind.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Last second three-pointer.
Up by 2 and lose by 1. That's tough.
Yeah, at the buzzer.
Yeah.
So, and then Strom was saying that they had a couple other games on the road that were very similar to that. So they don't want to have that happen now. And, of course, the best way to make sure you're not in that position is to put some points on the board and let's get a couple stops here.
Yep, stops are important. Making your free throws, very important. It's a simple game.
It's all in the execution.
Yeah.
So the fans still continuing to file in. Why? Fans continuing to file in here for the senior night celebrations as the Oakmont varsity walks in front of our broadcast position. These guys are so tall, they block out the sun.
Kind of an eclipse there for a second.
It was. I got all dark. We had just had the glow of the monitor. Going in underneath and forcing his way to a basket is Cordova. He continues to impress me, Scott.
Yeah, he's had some very good games this year. He's certainly not afraid to go to the rack in the tall timber either.
And his counterpart, Cortez.
Oh, mercy. You know, it's that's tough. Fuller stood right in there and took a charge. I thought he did a good job. That's what he needs to be doing. I think the coach told him that, and he did it. He didn't get the call. Hopefully it doesn't discourage him from trying to do that again.
Well, he had the ball there, took it from half court all the way down, drove the baseline, put it up, but it didn't go in. Now it's the Vikings' turn. Whistle blows. With the ball is Parker.
I'll say is one big dude for Oakmont. He's just knocking people down left and right.
Yeah, he's not only tall, but he's nicely filled out for just a sophomore.
Yeah, I got a hunch he probably plays football too.
And he seems to be having a good time out there as well.
Well, as he should be.
Yeah. Yucking it up with his friend.
Last game of the season.
At the line, Thomas Parker, 43-41, minus with a slim, an ever-slimming 1-point lead now.
3:22 left in the game. And Parker makes both of them. How important are free throws?
Very. Especially in the fourth. Ties it up here. Cortez. No, that's Cordova. That happened to me last game. Oh, right in his face. Ward trying to get around everybody. Ball on the ground.
Somebody's got to want it.
Phillips picks it up.
Oh.
So Phillips was on the ground. What did they call? Traveling?
Well, they call jump ball there.
Okay.
Minor ball. Exactly 3 minutes left in the game. Tied up 43-43. Might as well be 0-0. We're going to play a 3-minute game now.
Yeah, we are. With everybody all warmed up. They're looking at how much water's on the floor. Not much, he said. Can't swim in it, so on we go. Bringing the ball in is going to be Cortez.
This is the time to execute a nice inbounds play.
Over to Cordova. Cordova for the three-pointer off the rim, no good. Rebound
Got tip.
is going to be Ashley. I'll say, I mean. Drive to the basket is not going to be good by Padilla. Picking it up, though, and putting it up Thomas Parker. He gets fouled.
Yeah, Parker's not the one you want to foul, especially underneath the basket. Need to have a body on him, boxing him out. Oh. Guess I jinxed him there.
In and out. Roll around. Score will remain tied. Parker can give the Vikings a 1-point lead, but not before we have a timeout on the court. I'm not sure who called it.
The Miners called that timeout. Coach Strome's got something he wants to talk over there. I think he's running out of timeout, so he's got to be careful in this close game. He wants to hold on to a couple. I think he might have 2 left at this point.
Well, a 43-43 ball game with 2:41 remaining.
Okay, 2:41. Parker to shoot his second free throw here. Tie game.
See if he can untie it here. Give him a 1-point lead. And he does. So if the intent was to ice him, it didn't work. Cortez with the ball. Over to Strong. Over to Fuller now. Fuller, top of the key, comes left. Terminates the dribble. Gets it over to Cordova. Cordova. The speedy Cordova. Stop, shoot, 16, no good. Strome. Oh, a little bunny hop in the key. Looked nice. Couldn't get it to fall.
No, I had trouble getting the ball up in the air there.
Ford with the ball. He'll stop right at the free throw line. Put it up. Little off angle, no good. Gets the rebound. Nice long rebound. He's able to get it. On top of him is Cortez. No, Cordova.
Miners aren't showing a whole lot of intensity right now on defense. They're getting beaten in just about all areas.
Bringing the ball in is Strome. He'll get it to Fuller. Now back to Strome. Over to Cordova. There's Cordova. Up and fouled on his way up.
Nice penetration on Cordova's part there. It's a way to get to the basket and draw the foul. Gave the ball a chance to go in. Didn't fall for him.
When they get to varsity, I'm going to have one of them get a different hairstyle. So I can tell them apart.
Well, you just...
No! Crawls in. Cordova.
Nice touch.
Ties it back up. Now, this one will put the Miners ahead. And he does.
Attaboy. Nice free throws there.
Michael Cordova sinking both of his opportunities.
Now we need a defensive stop, Miners.
As Petrie brings it up, gives it to Essay. There's Ford. Driving the lane, throws it up. Nobody was there at the back door. He just walked through the back door, Scott. Cordova now losing the ball. Picked up by Strom. Great defensive play by him. Over to the corner. There's the shot by Cordova. Three!
Big shot. Big shot.
Oh, they only gave him two. 48-46. No, wait, they did give him three. They had 45, and he made the shot over here. So 48-46 right now. Oh, coming off the handle there, Parker just took his eyes off it for a second, Scott.
Yeah. That's a costly turnover right there. You really feel the momentum swinging towards the Miners right now. Oh, Cordova. Nice three from the corner.
Yeah.
Good shot. That really takes a lot of steam out of your opponent when you're down under 1 minute in a tie game, or even when they're ahead, and you sink that three, and what a big shot.
Well, the play was set up by Strom, who got the ball as it came loose. And
we just saw a replay of that, and Cordova is definitely behind the line. Strom found the open guy, and Cordova had no problem taking that shot.
Well, everybody chased the ball. The ball was loose, and Strom came all the way out here, almost to the half-court line. There he is.
Yeah.
There's Strom. He's finally got the ball.
Under pressure.
Oh, he made one pass. And got it out there.
I think that's Alex Ward, wasn't it, who made that pass?
Right. Beautiful pass on a rope.
Yeah.
Over to Cordova, who calmly puts it up and scores it.
Big shot.
Big time shot.
Yeah, Miner ball too. Here comes the full court press. So far the Miners have handled the pressure well.
So we got Ward, Cordova, Cortez, Fuller, and Strom on the court. Long lead pass. Vikings, though, back in mass to stop that fast break.
That was coaching right there. That was drawn up beautifully, and Strom. That's Coach Strom right there. Well executed, nice play call. And then Cordova got it over, kept his dribble, waited for his team to gather.
Another timeout, this time by the Vikings. 34 seconds left. And Miners are going to have the ball. So it'll be interesting to see here. Do you foul? Do you send them to the line? Do you try to get the ball back? Theoretically, there's only 2 possessions left on the clock.
Well, it's I see we don't have a shot clock tonight. 34 seconds, so it seems like we'd see some time on the shot clock. But I think at this point they play for a possession. They try to play good, solid defense and try to get a rebound. They have a timeout left. They're not into a position where they want to foul and put them at the line. Now I take that back. I guess we are. We're shooting one-on-one.
So Connor Fuller goes to the line now. He can extend out this lead. Make it a 4-point game.
Nice.
He knocks down the first one. 49-46. Now at least the three-pointer won't beat you. And there's the insurance point right there, 50-46.
Real nice free throws there.
Big shot by Ford, no good. Rebound being bounced around, contested in there. Going up for it was Padilla. Challenging him was little Michael Cordova. They're going to call Cordova on the foul and send Padilla to the line. Timeout again.
There was an awful lot of banging going on there for little Cordova to wind up with the foul in the end.
There was an awful lot of banging right there. As you can see, that rebound came up high. And first the Miners get it, but then tapped out of his hands by Parker, which sent the ball free falling again.
Yeah.
And then there's...
Yeah, it was a foul. You can't deny that.
Well, that can very easily happen when you have the ball bouncing around in there like that.
Banging around like that, yeah. He was trying to get a tip out to Cordova, but I think that foul wound up being on Alex Ford there, didn't it?
In the house tonight, our good friend John Hart. That means we'll have a great picture in the paper tomorrow.
Senior night.
Right.
Don't waste any gigabyte on us.
He had a great picture the other morning with Kelsey Uno being strangled on the court as she was going down. As soon as I saw it, I knew it was a John Hart picture.
Mitchell Padilla making his first free throw there, and the second. Bringing Oakmont back to two. 2-point game, 50-48 with 22 seconds left.
Miners don't have to shoot.
No, but they're going to get fouled.
They're going to get fouled, and so you want to try and bring the ball inbounds to one of your good foul shooters, I would think.
Most definitely. I'm not really sure how good of a free throw shooter little Cortez is, but we're about to find out, aren't we?
In a pressure-packed situation.
Nice. I always tried to teach the kids this is where you want to be. This is why you practice, and this is when the game's at its best, when you can go to the free throw line and help your team late in the game.
52-48, 21 seconds now. If you're Nevada Union, you don't want to foul them. Let them shoot.
No.
Picked up by Cordova, going out of bounds with it.
9 seconds left, 4-point lead. What's your old saying? Refrigerator door starting to shut, isn't it?
The refrigerator door, well, it has been shutting. I think it got hung up there on a piece of broccoli that was in the hinge, but now the broccoli seems to be freed. And
oh, my goodness. Sounds like a dirty fridge to me.
No, it just fell out.
All right.
You're making a salad. And
Cordova makes his first one, 5-point lead. Coach Strom pulls all of his players away from the line. This one's all but done now.
And he makes the second one too, 54-48. Nevada Union Miners are going to go out winners here on the final game of the season. And Strom gets the ball, dribbles out the clock, one behind the back just for good measure. And there you have it. Freshmen win big in their game and become the SFL champions. I don't believe the junior varsity is the SFL champions, but they end out on a high note as well.
Yep. They played from behind in the second half and came away with a well-deserved win. They can go out with their heads high on this season.
So another victory in the books for Coach Strom. And there's your final score, 54-48. Nevada Union over Oakmont. I don't know if you heard about Mike Takayama over at Del Oro. claimed his 500th victory last week. Just so happens it was against Nevada Union, the Lady Miners, when they played him over at their place. And his 60th, last night they won their 60th consecutive SFL game, dating over 5 seasons. Never lost an SFL game, but he had his 500th victory in 24 years he's coached down there at Delaware.
Wow.
So a great big congratulations to him and
testing
and all the teams that he's
testing
coached.
1, 2, 3.
500 victories, quite a milestone.
My name is Pastor
That's good
Atkinson
stuff.
Shaky.
Well, we got some characters taken to the floor there tonight. We're really doing it up. We got a minor, and I guess what is that? A horse?
That's the donkey.
That's
You know, they may very well be doing that, so let's just hang on here and see what's going on. Of course, tonight is senior night, and we will be honoring the senior class of 2010.
senior night is kind of bittersweet. You know, it's nice to celebrate the seniors on their season, but you know, you also realize that this is the last game that you have. So,
yep, and for the parents, it's been many times 10, 12 years involved in different sports programs and everything.
yeah. It's so it's truly bittersweet. I've been there. I've felt it. You know, you're proud of your son. It's time for him to move on, but you know, then you just become a spectator or do color with Gil or something.
Well, you always got that.
Yeah.
You can always come out and feel part of the game when you're calling it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people showing up tonight.
Yep. Stands really beginning to
Fill up here, aren't they?
fill up now, right? Big senior night celebration.
That'd be sweet. That'd be so funny. So it actually tripped, like, get up there, like, fucking kick the ball, and just storm out.
I don't see the Oakmont Vikings anywhere near the court, so I would say that we're going to do the senior night celebration prior to the warm-up. No, we should have plenty of time once they finish this. They'll still do their regular 15-minute warm-up when they get finished with this. Let's just take in the sights and sounds of senior night. Did we ever get in touch with Chris? All right, we can get Gerald out on the court over. I see where he is. That's a good spot for him. You know, the girls' senior night wasn't like this.
Really?
Yeah, not near as many people.
Well, you know, Jim and Carol Lee kind of working as a team for the boosters here. Jim being the president, but he couldn't do it without Carol's help. But they've really done a fine job this year, and I think they've. Yeah, we're going to recognize the senior cheerleaders first.
So 6-year veteran of cheering and hopes to do it in college. And Samantha Jackson. Okay, so the Jacksons and the Puritans, they got a whole big clan out there.
Oh my goodness.
For senior night tonight.
Mom and Dad, Jim and Elizabeth, the whole family's there. For the Jackson family.
You know, every parent gets their moment. 2 years ago was with Marissa, and Lynn and I got to make the walk with her at the senior night, and we got to shoot it at the same time. So how fun was that?
Production, also a home movie.
You know, I think that's one of the hallmarks of all of these kids is great supportive parents. And here comes Shelby Fry, our cheer manager.
Humboldt State. Don't you have a girl at Humboldt State?
Yeah, little miss, a sophomore. And now she's a truck girl up at Humboldt. Got her own truck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got a little pickup truck for her.
Oh. Helps to have wheels up there.
Yeah, exactly. When she locks the keys in it like she did last week and called us.
Not sure you had to share that, but.
So get that Haida key in there if you're out in the audience.
Yeah. Now we're to recognize the senior men. Awful lot of seniors on both the cheer squad and the basketball team.
Yeah, this is a senior-laden team, which is all the more reason it's a little disappointing not being able to go to the playoffs or having any postseason, having so many seniors out there.
Well, you always want to see some playoff action, but, you know, they got one more game ahead of them. Go out with their heads high.
Yeah, and there you see the juniors on the court. So Pam and Tex Biertuempfel joining their son Chris, and I was talking to Tex earlier tonight, and this is the final walk that he will make as a parent here at Nevada Union. Almost missed his cue there, missed his mark.
Yeah, you'd think he'd have it down by now, but.
So he's walked with his daughter and, of course, both sons. And
the Britton family now. Very cute family.
Yeah, you can see where he gets his height there. Yeah, it takes a lot of food to feed these young men.
I'll say. You know, we can put cookies in the house now and they'll be around a couple weeks.
Yeah.
It used to be maybe a couple days if you're lucky.
Robert Correll, 4.2, escorted by the whole Correll family.
.2.
Yeah.
Hats off to that young man.
Brainiac.
Yeah, good for him.
Kevin Lynch now being honored. His mom and his brother. Another scholar athlete at 3.9. You know, the kids that do that, they're just really in a rhythm of schoolwork and athletic responsibilities.
Got their priorities straight.
Here comes number 11, Peter McDonald.
He sure had a good season this year.
Yeah, he really came alive, kind of came into his own. I think you were talking about that over several games, how impressed you were that he not necessarily came out of his shell, but, you know, realized the power that he has.
Well, he's matured a lot. I think Mark Casey had a lot to do with that. Coach Latimer, they helped him become a fine young man. Well on his way. Here's another fine young man.
Let's see how many Pettinatos join him out there.
Goodness.
Oh, they only brought out half of them.
They don't even have half of them. They only brought just a few of them. Very large family.
They got the little one. Little known fact that that's his baby right there. No, I'm just kidding. That's his little sister in his arms.
Wonderful family right there.
Yeah.
He's a fine young man with a real bright future heading off to Arizona to play some football. Has a lot of family down that way, so I think he'll probably land on his feet down there.
Yeah, that's all amazing for a little sister right there. Toya Johnson in Georgia. Not only a trainer on the team, but also friend of our family and the Touchdown Productions family. Georgia technical director in her own right, working for Transformations Unlimited. And our final trainer, Caitlin. And her dad, Lane. Had a sister that played a lot of volleyball here at Nevada Union. Another 4.0 student.
That's impressive. I really like to see that.
And there's our final trainer.
It's nice to see the trainers recognized. They do so much for the team. And
they do, and in the case of Marissa, she's planning to do that as her career. She already got her EMT designation, license, or whatever it is they get.
Certification.
That too.
Yeah.
So she's ready to go out and do that should she choose, or stay in school and, of course, finish up and be a sports trainer.
Well, you must be proud of her, Dad.
Yeah, she's we're blessed, like so many other people, to have good kids and no troubles with them. And
yeah. It's part of growing up and living in Nevada County.
So there's your senior night celebration. Very nicely done by Coach Latimer. I like the touch of having the cheerleaders out there and have them walk through the center of it and everything. Very, very nice ceremony.
Absolutely. It wasn't long after it was over and Oakmont takes the floor here. I think they're ready to go.
Yeah, they are. They've been waiting in the wings. A tall bunch of boys here.
Yeah, Oakmont.
As we await the arrival of the Nevada Union Minor basketball team on the court. And then, of course, we'll be taking our first break of the evening after that. And here they come for the final time this season, your Nevada Union Miners. And we'll be right back to take our walk around the foothills, take a look at all the standings, get you caught up on the power rankings, right after we let you know that you're watching exclusive coverage of NU Minor basketball right here on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The classic and tragic tale of Cyrano de Bergerac comes to life at the Nevada City Theater in downtown Nevada City.
Why not? No money.
John Dederick stars as the ultimate Renaissance man, Cyrano, in this Paul Emery production. There are 4 performances each weekend, February 18th through the 20th, and 25th through the 27th to see the one, the only, Cyrano de Bergerac.
Sir, moron.
B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printering to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax. And, of course, brought to you by Spencer Construction. At Spencer Construction, they are a local resource for new home building, room additions, and remodels. You'll find a team of dedicated craftsmen with years of construction experience, ready, willing, and able to do whatever it takes to get your job completed. Lori and Scott Spencer are also proud to donate their time to the NU Minor Basketball Booster Program, raising money and helping out any way they can. Spencer Construction, your neighbor in Nevada County.
Also brought to you by Soft Answers. Dallas Whitcomb is your local computer specialist in computer software management, design, and consultation. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers are the best friends you and your computer system ever had. Dallas is one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems and when you design your system. So make your computer and computer system your friend again with the help of Dallas Whitcomb and Soft Answers, a proud supporter of Nevada Union Sports.
And Cinto Graziano LLP. Tax time is here, so be sure your people are Cinto Graziano. They're as close as a telephone call away and can handle any and all tax situations because they're CPAs and business consultants all rolled up into one delicious burrito. Specializing in tax preparation and making your business grow. Don't let tax season make you sweat. Have your people fix it over at Cinto Graziano, where they really do have an eye for your future.
Graziano. I like
That's
the way
it.
you say that.
And of course, Touchdown Productions celebrating our 13th season of local sports television. Gil Dominguez along with Scott Spencer one final time this year here at the Ally. And thanks for joining us tonight. And be sure to go out to our new Facebook page where you can become a fan of Touchdown Productions on Facebook. That's right, you can now follow Touchdown Productions on Facebook and weigh in on all the sports that we cover in the foothills. You'll also be able to watch video clips from our broadcast, like today's NU Minor Senior Night celebration. It's all there for you at the new Touchdown Productions on Facebook. Log on, tune in, and become a fan of Touchdown Productions today. That's another brand new entity there.
Yeah?
You been out there yet?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, to get your Facebook on. Let's go ahead and take our walk around the foothills, Scott, and get everybody caught up on what's going on in the SFL. Of course, no change right there. Wood Creek still the dominant team in the SFL.
Wood Creek is looking strong. They've only lost to Del Oro and Rockland for their 2 losses there, but they're finishing very strong.
Oakmont, after that, you see 6-3, which means that tonight is really no gimme for the Miners. If they're going to win and go out on a winning note, they're going to need to take on Oakmont here. Del Oro 7-4, Granite Bay 4-7, Nevada Union 3-8. No playoffs for them, and then Roseville 0-10.
Yeah, Oakmont's in 3rd place there, so they're no slouch coming in tonight. Miners got their work cut out for them.
Over in the PBL, we saw a great game last night. We saw how dominant Colfax was. They have really improved on their game. They were strong at the beginning of the season and have only gotten stronger. Their only loss all year was to Placer, and they rectified that situation last night over at the Earl Crabb Gymnasium. Lincoln 8-2, following up there is Placer at 8-4. Placer is going to be in the playoffs, probably going to drop down to a number 9 or a 10 seed, though they lost their home game that they had. They were number 8. El Dorado 6-5, Whitney 4-8. Bear River, very, very disappointing season for the Bruins. Had a little bit higher expectations for themselves than that, but they wind up at 2-9, and Mesa Verde 1-10.
Yeah, Bear River, we thought that they were going to have a real good season this year. I'm sure they must be disappointed.
Victory Christian in the CVCL is 10-1. Vacaville 10-1. Victory just beat Vacaville, so they will share the CVCL title. Sac Waldorf at 8-3. Our local teams: Forest Lake 5-6, Forest Hill 3-8. Good showing for Forest Hill, just being a new school. Delta 3-9 and Woodland 0-11.
I remember Forest Hill opened up 3-0.
Right.
They started the season. It's like, who's this team from Forest Hill? But yeah.
Let's go to the power rankings now. We'll get everybody caught up. Nevada Union, as of the last reporting, ranking number 22. Del Oro is 7th. Placer is 9th. Colfax, the number 1 seed. They've been the number 1 seeds many, many times, so no stranger to that. The road to Arco Arena certainly goes through the Colfax Gymnasium. Bear River, 23rd. Forest Lake, 13th. They're close to being on the bubble, and there'll be no playoffs this year for Forest Hill as they come in at number 23. Over to the girls' side of things, the Sierra Foothill League shows us the Del Oro, that perfect 11-0. It's actually, I believe, 12-0 now. 5 perfect seasons for Coach Mike Takayama. 60 straight SFL victories and 504 victories in his 24 careers.
Absolutely impressive.
Wood Creek, 8-3. Granite Bay, 6-5. Nevada Union, 6-5. Still has a shot for the playoffs. They'll be on the road, though. Roseville, 4-8. Rockland, 3-8. And Oakmont, 1-10, round out the SFL girls. Over on the PVL side, El Dorado at 11-0. Bear River at 8-3. They were the number 1 seed last week, the Bear River girls, and then they had Whitney come and visit them. We shot that game. Whitney had never beaten Bear River, and they beat them, knocking Bear River out of their number 1 seeding position, so I don't know how far they'll fall, probably to number 2 or number 3. Colfax very strong. They're in the playoffs as well. Whitney at 6-6. Placer at 4-6. There'll be no playoffs for them. Lincoln 1-9, and Mesa Verde 0-10. In the CVCL, Vacaville 11-0. Sacramento 10-2. Forest Lake 6-5. Forest Hill 5-6. Victory 5-6. Woodland 3-8, and Delta 0-12. Off to the power rankings we go, and we'll see that Nevada Union Miners. Let's go to the power rankings. Nevada Union Miners are sitting in 14th position, and they lost the game the other night, so a couple straight losses for the Miners. That may be enough to bounce them out of the playoffs.
I hope not.
If not, they're on the road, and they'll be facing the number 1 or 2 seed. Del Oro girls, first place for them, top seed as they should be. Very strong program. Placer, 20th seed. They will not go to the playoffs. Bear River girls, as we show there, they were in first, but they have the loss to Whitney, and then they have to play El Dorado, who's only had 1 loss all season. So they're not thinking they're going to win that, so they will fall out of that number 1 position. I do think that they'll remain in the top 4, though, and be able to get 2 home games.
Good season for the Bruin girls.
Colfax girls moved up 1 notch into 6th. Forest Lake girls are in 10th, and the Forest Hill girls are in 13th. So everybody's going to the playoffs there except for the Placer girls. And, of course, we'll be bringing you all those playoff updates and many of the games right here on the Touchdown Production Sports Network as we travel around the Northern California area, bringing you the playoff action from all the local teams. And you know, Scott, we don't get to go to Arco unless somebody makes it. And we've gone to Arco Arena the last 10 years in a row because somebody always from our area
always makes it,
winds up at Arco Arena. The last couple of years it's been the Forest Lake Christian boys who played there twice. Colfax went 3 years in a row. Yeah. Bear River's
very strong team.
Been there. NU went 1 year into the semifinals. So lots of great basketball here in our own Foothill community, which really I think speaks volumes about the kind of competitive sports that we have up here versus the Sacramento area where there's many, many more people.
A lot more people, but no, we take our sports serious here, and we've had a lot of strong basketball teams and a lot of strong football teams. A lot of sports have done well out of the foothills here, and something for us to be proud of.
Well, especially when you look at the little tiny town of Colfax. I mean, that's population 1,000 or in the city limits there.
I think 1,002.
I think they just updated the sign.
Yeah.
And so, but to churn out football champions and basketball champions like they do year after year after year just really says a lot about their community and their dedication and their family structure and everything else that goes with that school.
A lot of participation in basketball. My family got to enjoy some of what Colfax has to offer over there.
Tonight's contest features the visiting Vikings from Oakmont High School and your Untitled
Newell Humphreys with the call on the sidelines. And we'll be turning it over to him for the player introductions.
Technical difficulty here.
You know, when we were at Bear River, they sang it a cappella. And that's what's going to happen here tonight. And it's very nice when the crowd joins in and all sings the song together. They did that at Bear River 2 nights ago, and it was very inspiring, very different, and everybody enjoyed it.
I felt like participating, but I was all mic'd up, and so I was a little self-conscious there. I can't carry a tune with a bucket, but yeah, that was nice. Newell Humphrey, somebody ought to buy him a steak dinner for that one.
Yeah, the crowd was a little tentative.
Well, you know, I heard the Star Spangled Banner a lot lately with the Olympics going on. And
yeah, that's true. The U.S. winning a lot of medals. I wish that I had been able to tune in. I was really looking forward to it, and it seems like I've just been so busy. I haven't caught any programs at all, and kind of disappointing.
Well, I've made up for it. I really enjoy the Winter Olympics, and yes, America is doing a fine job.
And here's your Nevada Union Miners, starting off with Chris Biertuempfel, playing in his final game as a Miner.
Coach Latimer starting all the seniors.
That's a nice touch when the coach does that.
And that's center, 6'4", senior, number 10,
Daniel Pettinato, what a great senior season he's having, senior year.
Yeah, senior year for sure.
Football and basketball.
He's a fine young man. Fine young man. I wish nothing but the best for him as he moves on to Arizona.
Well,
wonder how he does in the heat.
Moves on through life.
Yeah, well.
You know, we get to see him here for a couple years.
Prepare him the best
maybe,
you can. And
maybe 3 if we're lucky.
Yeah. Well, here we go, the final game of the season.
The festivities are done. The hugs have been distributed, as well as the bouquet of flowers. And now we're ready for the tip-off. And a big tip it is. Miners almost getting the bucket there as Cole Britton gets the ball.
Kind of a sloppy start, but stolen by Peter McDonald. All right,
tipped over to Biertuempfel.
Run a play.
McDonald now with the ball. Over to Stout. To Biertuempfel. McDonald. Big rainbow, no good. Boy, clogging up the lane right there is JT Adriel. Adenro.
That's right, Adenro.
I think,
big old boy.
I think he just goes by JT.
Yeah.
He is big, and the way he dominated in the lanes was really incredible.
Nice soft touch. JT with the first points of the game.
No, that's not JT, that's Tony.
Oh, my bad.
I don't know what that 6IU is. That's the way it printed out. We'll just call him Tony.
Yeah, he beat Tony tonight.
Cole Britton, that's his second shot of the evening. Court looks very small with these big bodies on it. Pettinato trying to cut. Now Stout with the ball. Tries to dribble. Gets it stolen away. Pushed down on the ground by Fred Mobley. Mobley out of control. Throws it up and in. Mobley out of control. Steals the ball and drives the length of the court. Now pushes the ball away from Biertuempfel.
Nice pass.
That was a great pass right into Daniel Pettinato's hands down low. The big wide receiver pulled it in for 6. Oh, wait. Wrong sport.
Yeah. Only gets 2, but that was a beautiful pass by Peter. I really like to see those. Rebound, Cole Britton.
Nice jumper by Alex Ford. We saw his freshman brother play earlier this evening. Very good ball movement by the Vikings.
Into the big post. Coach Latimer getting the other 2 seniors in for a little playing time.
Robert Correll bringing it up court.
Kevin Lynch also in the game.
Yeah, his sister was one of the star players for the Lady Miners for a number of years. Basketball just runs in their family.
Nothing wrong with that.
Mobley now.
Mobley's be tough for the Miners to stop, it looks like. He just made a second basket and a chance for a 3-point play here. He's very athletic and has some really good hops.
Oakmont leading 6-2 now. Pass comes up to Lynch. Lynch stopped over to Pettinato. Now in the hands of Britton. Down in low to McDonald. No good. Getting knocked all around in there is Kevin Lynch. He was trying to get the rebound, and big number 23 Tony came crashing down on him. And
yeah, they're letting them play. A lot of banging going on here to get this game underway.
6-2. 4:50 remaining here in the first period on senior night here at Nevada Union. Miners playing for pride and looking forward to the future, hoping to knock off the Oakmont Vikings tonight. Oh, that ball just rolled up Pettinato's leg right out his arms. Turnover.
Yeah, it's hard for post players to get a handle on the ball when it's down below their knees.
Here's Alex Ford now. He's going up against Pettinato. That's a good battle right there. Pettinato against Ford. Here it is again. Ford over in the corner. Pettinato drives baseline, puts it up. Rejected! Cole Britton stepping forward. There he is driving the baseline right there. Oh, it's from
Peter
the backside.
Peter McDonald with the rejection.
Got a big noise from the crowd. There's a strip right there by Correll. Correll gets it tipped out from behind him, though, as he was going to pass it to Lynch. Going the other way, Pettinato gets the rebound, but the whistle blows. As Mobley goes to the line.
Mobley's the real deal here.
Well, he's got 4 of the 6 points. He's at the line now. And that one crawls around.
Six points for Mobley, 4 minutes into the game.
Stout over in the corner. Oh, throws it inside to Correll, but swatted out of his hands. Correll getting lots of good touches. But these Vikings, oh boy, just shoulder into Correll. That was Mobley going down the court. Now Mobley looks back at him. Correll was like a gnat.
Yeah, well, it was good defense, you know. He's playing with his feet, he had his butt down and moving his feet quick and picked up a charge there. Coaches like to see that kind of play.
Took Mobley right out of his game. Pettinato going up strong against Grady.
Nice pass by Cole Britton there.
Pettinato, the lone Miner in the scoring column tonight. 8-4. Big tip, big hop, Cole Britton. Moving right into 6'8" Tony. Tony Gill. They just said his name.
That's Gill, okay.
Think I can remember that?
Yeah, I don't know how to spell Gill.
Normally when it's a last name, it's 2 L's. Big 6'8" Tony Gill. Gets 1 point. 9-4 now as Lee enters the game. Pettinato, turn, spin, going to the forest of trees right there.
Chris Porter also in the game now.
You got Tony Gill 6'8", you got JT 6'6". That's some big lumber in there.
Yeah, and JT at 6'6" is out covering our point guard.
Pettinato has all the minor points at 5. All the minor points at 6.
That's to see his free throws falling.
So it's Vikings 9, Pettinato 6 here in the first period. 2:45 remaining. Ball out to Ford. Tries to get it inside. They do into the big man. Spins in and out. JT's shot won't go down. But he had a nice look at the bucket. Boy, when he jumps up in the air, he's like a clear 2 feet higher than everybody else. And he had a very clear shot right to the glass.
Yeah, JT's got some hops, doesn't he? So the Miners now playing with their normal starting 5.
Lee from the corner. 3! Colin Lee!
Very nicely executed play right there.
We'll have one more year to enjoy his antics on the court.
Yeah, I understand UC Davis is looking real close at him. Been coming to his games. Coach probably in the house tonight if he isn't off somewhere else with his team.
Here's a shot by Ford. No good. Rebound Lee. Lee bringing it up court. Watch out from behind you. Tipped up. Got by Porter, though. This Viking team is fast. Bounce pass over to Porter. Porter looks cross court. Gives it to Biertuempfel. Biertuempfel.
You notice how the Oakmont defense extended right out, right up in their face. Man-to-man defense.
13 seconds on the shot clock. Now down to 7. Biertuempfel. Over to Wilcox. Wilcox. Biertuempfel not afraid to shoot it. Put it up, no good. Rebound Wilcox. Kick it back out to Biertuempfel.
Oh my goodness. We got a streaker. Did you see that, Gil?
How did they get in here and where did they come from?
Chris Porter bringing down a 3.
Not sure if we have a replay on that.
No, I don't need to see. Good, good. We don't need to see that again.
We had one of those at Placer High School this year.
Streaking's coming back. It was big in the 70s.
At the football game. That kid struck the whole 100 yards.
Wow.
Up.
Nathaniel Grady with 2 there for Oakmont. Tied up 11-11 with 25 seconds left in the first. Miners have crawled back into this.
Fast break opportunity off the glass. JT with his first bucket. And that young man can pick him up and put him down. Traveling. I think they're going to call it on Biertuempfel. That's the end of the quarter.
End of the quarter. 13-11.
Well,
JT is the real deal there.
Things seemed to turn around when the starters finally got back in there at the end of the first period.
They did. It's nice to see everybody get some playing time there. But, you know, the Miners want to play with their heads high and for pride here and give Oakmont a game. Oakmont is in sole possession of third place right now, but a loss would put them in a tie with, oh goodness, Del Oro, I think it is, isn't it?
I don't think I have the, oh, you brought it.
Yeah, Oakmont would be in a tie with Del Oro if they suffered a loss tonight for third. So,
well, at this stage, it's all about the power rankings, and winning the league or something is nice, but immaterial.
Well, every team that comes and plays the Miners at home knows they're in for a battle. You just ask Rockland.
Or Wood Creek.
Yeah, don't forget about the crab feed tomorrow night.
Yeah, I get to go there, and that's like one time a year I get to eat crab.
Something to look forward to.
And the bread and the good clam chowder.
Miners in a man-to-man defense and playing very tough tonight. I like it. Nobody is left alone here.
There's Gill with the shot.
Biertuempfel with the rebound.
I know, Biertuempfel, all 5'6" of them.
You don't get to say that too often.
No, actually he's 5'9". I think
I think they're stretching that.
They might have stretched him when they measured him.
Fast
break.
Got to get back. Coach Latimer doesn't like to see that.
Alex Ford. He is built like a basketball player.
Yeah.
That young man.
You better know where he's at.
His younger brother looked exactly like him, too, when we saw him earlier in the freshman game. Very well built for a freshman. Drive to the lane. Throw it up and score it. Fred Mobley. Did you see how he blew past Colin Lee? Like he had his feet nailed to the floor.
Yeah, Colin could have used a little help there. You know, when Mobley penetrates, he's going up. He's not dishing off. At least he hasn't shown it yet.
17-11 the score here. After the Miners went down by 2 just before the buzzer. Vikings on a bit of a run here.
Well, the Vikings aren't so much taller than NU, but they're certainly playing higher up in the air than they are.
There's a block right there by Gill of Cody Wilcox pass. Fortunate to get it back in the hands of Biertuempfel. Pettinato trying to bounce pass. You can't do that with Tony Gill around. And here comes Mobley. Outside, Ford, no good. Rebound, Lee. Lee up on the left-hand side to Porter. Gets the ball stolen away, though, by Mobley. Fast break, lay it up and in.
Well, turnovers are killing the Miners right now.
Alex Ford, timeout is called.
Coach Latimer's seen enough.
19-11. And I could think of at least 3 or 4 fast breaks.
Oh, easily.
Easily.
Off of a turnover. Yeah. Turnovers are killing the Miners right now. See if Coach Latimer can't get him settled down, take care of the ball, and run a play. Yeah, crab feed tomorrow night, St. Canice Hall, to support the girls and boys programs at Nevada Union.
What's the ticket sales on it so far? I know it's been sold out the last couple of years that we've had it.
Well, we're back at St. Canice Hall, which I like as a venue. It, everyone can see everyone. Ticket sales are about 75% sold at this point, and verbal commitment, so a good chance it will sell out. There will be some tickets available at the door.
Or you can always donate any kind of resources to the NU basketball program any time of year.
Dan Pettinato, Chris Biertuempfel, with a big 3. Keeping the Miners close.
Stolen by Pettinato. Give it to Biertuempfel now to bring it up court. They got a 4-on-2 break. Lee jammed right in front of the basket. Ball falls short. Pettinato picks up the garbage, and he's mugged on the way up.
Way to go up strong with the ball, though, and draw the foul. You know, once Dan's got both hands on the ball, it's hard to take it away from him.
Yeah, you're not just going to slap it.
And, he's really getting banged around down there tonight, and yet he just keeps this even-keeled demeanor about him. Doesn't get frustrated, doesn't get demonstrative, just same old Dan.
Trevor Gandil in the game now for the Miners. One of the future Miners. He's a junior.
Dan making one of his 2 attempts.
He'll play next year for Coach Latimer. Over into the corner. That's Ford's corner. He owns that corner. Swing it far right now to Taylor. There's Mobley directing traffic. Give it over to Ford. He moved out just a little bit. Couldn't get it to go.
Cody Wilcox playing some nice defense there on the big post player, Tony Gill. Boxing out well, coming down with the rebound, taking care of the ball. Good fundamental basketball by old Cody Wilcox. So I don't think I've seen a substitution on the Oakmont part there. Got a lot of players on the bench, but there may have been one, but
they're all short. No, apparently they go with the 5 that they got. Oh, put it up, no good. How many attempts are they going to get? They had 4 right there. Couldn't get it to go. Tony Gill slamming the ball down in a little frustration.
Yeah, foul on Brett Taylor there. He went over Biertuempfel's back.
Denreal also trying to make a shot. A little bit short by Lee on the three-pointer. Would have brought the Miners within 1. Let's see exactly how physical this is, Scott. You know that we were saying how physical the game has been.
Yeah, Cody Wilcox got away with one there.
Yeah, there's the first shot there by JT.
I think he gave up thinking the ball was going to go in, tipped by Colin Lee.
Popping up the ball, and now Tony Gill will take a shot, drive in the lane, put it up, hits the rim, bounces out, comes off the fingertips of Gill right there, and then that's where the whistle was blown.
Right. Well, Alex Ford went over Biertuempfel's back. Cody Wilcox got away with 2 fouls in that scrum right there. So Oakmont's showing that they're going to run. There's no doubt about that. And the Miner and the Donkey are being scolded by the referee. I'm not sure why, but
I don't think they brought the necessary plans to invade the court. It's the first time I've seen the Miner and the Donkey here this year.
Nice touch, isn't it? And Pettinato with the rebound.
That's the brand new Donkey costume, too. Little bounce pass going to Pettinato, cutting through the center of the lane. Didn't work out quite as well as it looked on paper. Low inside. You cannot let Tony Gill get that kind of position.
Yeah, Miners couldn't find who's covering who there. A lot of confusion on defense.
He will just put it up, and there's not very much you can do. Nice shot by Cole Britton.
They give him 3 for that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I thought it was like it. Colin Lee bringing the ball up. Over to Gandell in the game now for the Miners. Oh, tipped by Gill. That big wingspan of his. I believe it was 13-11 at the quarter.
Yeah, it was 13-11 at the end of the first quarter. Oakmont with the lead. Now they've widened that lead, 24-17 with 2:45 left. Miners need to settle down and get some stops here.
Stops are hard to come by when you're talking about Tony Gill and JT Adrenal.
Yeah. Mobley with another 2.
And Mobley.
He's a nice player. Real smooth, very athletic.
Quarter. Inside, Pettinato put it up, rolls off the rim.
Get back. Got to get back.
Rebound is going to be Mobley. Over to Ford. Down inside low. Kick it back out to Mobley. He's going to shoot and score 3. Fred Mobley. 29-17. Latimer questioning one of the calls as Biertuempfel brings it up. Porter over to Britton, down, bounce pass, Pettinato swatted away by JT. Adendrale. Adendrale.
Oakmont has a lot of exchange students. And Pettinato is one.
Here it is. You see him turn around right there.
Yeah. You're going to get called for a foul when you swat at the ball like that. Got to go straight up.
Well, and he's got a big wingspan too. So Pettinato knocks down 2 free throws, makes it a 10-point ball game, 29-19. As Mobley brings it down court, covered by Lee. There's Serrano in the game for the first time. There's a substitution for you, Scott. Cholo Serrano, number 12.
A lot of unique names with the Oakmont team.
Well, anytime you get out of Grass Valley,
Hell no, as I was saying earlier, Oakmont has a lot of exchange students that come to their school. I remember a couple of years back they had a very fine, great big burly Russian kid that just nobody had an answer to stop him underneath.
Second one no good, rebound to Porter. Gave it over to Lee. Lee's gonna bring it up. Now over to Britton, over to Porter. Oh, almost intercepted by Mobley. That ball just went right through his hands. He couldn't believe that. He dialed in that pass and it just sailed right through his hands over to Lee.
Damn, Pettinato picking up his second foul there. Guess he must have had a moving screen or something.
30-19, 11-point lead for the Vikings. As Mobley calmly walks it up the court. Gets it over into the corner. That's where Ford likes to live. Except it's Eric Martin this time. Eric Martin, the 6'4" senior, getting some minutes here for the Vikings. Going up against Pettinato. Spin, turn, thrown up, he's fouled. So
nice solid post move by Dan there.
I got Pettinato for 10 points so far tonight. Far and away the leading scorer for the Miners.
I got him down for 11 here. 11 of the 21. Peter McDonald back in the game, giving Biertuempfel a break.
You're right, I have him for 11 too.
And make that 12.
So Pettinato carrying the team on his shoulders right now. Need to get a little bit more scoring output from some of the other starters, I would think. Mobley off the rim, no good. Fight for the ball, picked up by MacDonald. Here comes Lee. Right in front of our broadcast position. Says, excuse me guys, I'm gonna go to the basket. And they're gonna call traveling.
Nope, foul. There's a lot of banging going on. The officials aren't calling too much. They're really letting them play.
Shooting 1 out of 1.
Little shot of Dale Latimer there taking in the action. Not necessarily liking everything he sees on his final game of the season. Be an early off season for him.
Yeah, Coach Latimer's done a good job, though. The kids really respect him, and he's done a good job in my eyes.
Well, people don't realize the dedication it takes to coach at any level, much less run the varsity program. But every high school has a varsity coach, so there's people that are out there willing to do that job.
Yeah. So, Miners got to stop there. 2 seconds left before half.
Three-quarter shot by Daniel Pettinato.
That was Peter McDonald.
Oh, Peter McDonald.
Yeah, Peter McDonald, three-quarter court, and it had to look the whole way. You had to watch it all the way swish.
I thought it was going to hit the rafter up there for sure, or the steel beam. It had so much arc on it. Nothing but net. There's a senior moment for you.
Yeah. Well, the Miners outscored in both quarters here. 13-11 in the first quarter, 19-16 in the second, 32-27. The Miners were down by 11 or 12 there at one point, and they've got it back to 5. Miners traditionally a third quarter team anyway, so we'll see if they can bring that tonight.
Well, you take away that three-pointer, that electrifying three-pointer, I might say, by MacDonald, and it's 32-24, which a little bit more indicative of how the quarter was going. But you know, that one counts. And how many times have you seen the kids throw one up at the last second, Scott, over the years? And how many of them go in?
Well, you know, the old saying, I'd rather be lucky than good.
Well, that was a combined luck and skill. He knew where he had to throw it.
Yeah, but that way.
Let's enjoy the Lady Miner drill team right here.
Wow.
And a bounce to a one-legged stand. Nevada Union Lady Miners drill team under the direction of Sharon Hill, who has just done a phenomenal job with this program and bringing it back to life.
That was pretty neat, Gil.
Yeah, I love that stunting.
Yeah.
You got to be careful, though.
It's dangerous, but boy,
Amen.
they did a nice job with it.
So we'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half of action after we remind you that you are watching exclusive coverage of Nevada Union Miner basketball right here on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint, we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The classic and tragic tale of Cyrano de Bergerac comes to life at the Nevada City Theater in downtown Nevada City.
Why not? No money.
John Dederick stars as the ultimate Renaissance man, Cyrano, in this Paul Emery production. There are 4 performances each weekend, February 18th through the 20th, and 25th through the 27th to see the one, the only, Cyrano de Bergerac.
Sir, moron.
B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printering to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax. Build that kitchen or bathroom you've always dreamed of? Well, dollar for dollar, room additions and remodels are your best bet for improved home equity. At Spencer Construction, you'll find a dedicated team of craftsmen ready to complete your project on time, just the way you want it. With over 25 years of experience in the construction industry, Spencer Construction is proud to sponsor NU Minor and Lady Minor basketball.
Also brought to you by Soft Answers. Dallas Whiphome is your local computer specialist in computer software management, design, and consultation. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers are the best friends you and your computer system ever had. Dallas is one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems and when you design your system also. So make your computer and computer system your friend again with the help of Dallas Whiphome and Soft Answers, a proud supporter of Nevada Union Sports.
And by Cinto Graziano LLP, tax time is here again. Make sure your people are Cinto and Graziano. They're as close as a phone call away and can handle any and all tax situations. You can trust Cinto Graziano because they are CPAs and business consultants all rolled into one, specializing in tax preparation and making your business grow. So don't let tax season make you sweat. Get your people to fix it over at Cinto Graziano, where they have an eye for your future. And of course, Touchdown Productions, celebrating our 13th season of local sports television. Gil Dominguez along with Scott Spencer saying thanks for joining us tonight. And be sure to stay with us after the game when we announce the Touchdown Production Player of the Game. Scott and myself will select the most deserving NU Minor player one final time this season and have him here for you with a little interview and give him the Game of the Week plaque. So stay tuned for Touchdown Productions Player of the Game award presented by Award Innovations right here after this NU Minor telecast. What was she asking?
The Oakmont cheerleaders wanted to know if our streaker was on the DVD because they'd be interested in buying it. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Well, you know, the girl.
I'm not going to touch that.
Girls and boys. Okay, there he is. Yeah, Tom asking the question, was that Jim Adams streaking? You know what? We, you know, it did look an awful lot like Jim Adams.
Well, I don't know. I guess I need my glasses here for that.
He has slimmed down quite a bit.
Yeah.
So that could have been, you know, I'll have to go ahead and ask him. Good question, though, by Tom, ever the inquisitive reporter that he is.
Well, you know, this is America, so it probably was Jim until proven it wasn't.
Be sure to stay with us next week as we enter into our own celebration of March Madness. The section playoffs begin. As you saw by our look at the power rankings, a lot of teams from the foothill, I believe 7 out of the 10 teams are going to be all in the playoffs, and you can expect Touchdown Productions to be there all the way as all the teams make their way to Arco Arena and the coveted section title games that will take place there. Our first stop next Tuesday will be over at Bear River. The Lady Bruins will take on their first round opponent. They were the #1 seed. I'm pretty sure they're going to be dropping down because of their loss to Whitney and El Dorado, but they should still be in the top 4 and be able to get 2 home games. So stay tuned for that. Section playoff basketball begins right here on your NorCal Game of the Week with the Bear River Lady Bruins. And then we follow all the teams all the way through the games at Arco Arena. And Scott, there's nothing like playoff basketball.
I enjoy it. March is my favorite time of year. It's we have 2 quarters left in the NU season here, so we're about to get underway at the second half. Score 32-27. Oakmont leading. Miners get the ball, though, to start it.
Yeah, Chris Biertuempfel going to be bringing in. Long pass, but Gill saw that one coming. There's Ford from the outside. Ooh, in and out, but picked up on the garbage is Tony Gill. So Biertuempfel going for the quick basket down to McDonald underneath on the inbound toss. Gill saw that very easily, though.
Yeah, it's almost like they were in the locker room with the Miners there when they drew that one up.
And he got it over to Mobley, who brought the ball up the court. Gave it to Ford.
So Gill with a 3-point play there to start it off, and now the Miners are down by 8.
Lee now over on the side, over to Porter. Porter bouncing past Pettinato. They keep on trying to pass that ball into Pettinato, and I don't understand that because there's just no way you're going to get it in there. These guys are too big between Gill and
they got a lot of size, you know. They're getting away with some reaching too, I can't help but think. You know, they're really leaning over the back of old Dan there and tipping that ball away. That's a call that an official could easily make.
A den relay. Big, tall drink of water down there as well. As is Ford, he's 6'2". So the lane full of 6-footers, and see Pettinato and McDonald there are just surrounded by those guys. Oh, big time jumper. I thought he was going to go by slam-a-jamma on us, but he didn't.
Miners really sloppy with the ball right now.
A den relay with the basket, 37-27 now. As McDonald coming off his buzzer beater 3-quarter shot, drives the lane, puts it up on the glass and scores it.
Nice move to the basket. I think he was even fouled there also.
Peter McDonald coming alive here in the third period as Miners start to make their move here and claw their way back into this game. 37-29, Pettinato going up and deflecting that ball as they try to get it into Gill again for another easy layup.
We got a shot clock issue here.
Pettinato 6'4", giving up 4 inches to Tony Gill. Probably about the same amount of wingspan on him.
Cody Wilcox coming into the game for Peter McDonald.
You know, that three-quarter shot of his is the kind of shot that makes your whole career.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so. That's the one shot you're always going to remember that you made.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
You know, no matter, I mean, unless you win the league title or the section title or something like that.
It's certainly, with the way things are going right now for the Miners, that's going to be their highlight for this game.
Well, what a highlight it is. And, but like I said, you know, you get those shots, you know, in any sport, you score that touchdown or whatever, that's the memory that you have forever, that you were able to do that. And there's Colin Lee.
He got hacked about 5 times. Glad to see he got the call.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not, they're so big and strong down in there, they're not afraid just to come at you. Makes it very difficult to get the pass inside to Pettinato or McDonald. So Colin Lee makes both his free throws. I got him for 7 on the night.
I do also.
Oh, what a nice move. Oh my goodness, that is such a nice. He was, let's try and break this down here. Wilcox had him in front of him. He got the ball, spun, faced him.
Crossover.
And still went to his right, all while he was just standing there. Yeah, that was a beautiful basketball move.
That's a very solid post move right there. Let's see this. Crossed over. Went right around him.
And then there's nothing you can do.
No. He's pretty quick.
Like a cat. Miners trying to claw their way back here, though. Ball falls short. Going to be intercepted by Mobley. Mobley's got speed. He's got the moves. He's got the spin move off the side of the backboard. No good. Whistle blows. Not sure why. McDonald has the ball.
Scoreboard went off. Haven't seen that yet this game. We got 42-31. 5:10 left in the third quarter here. Little scoreboard issue there.
Shot clocks are on.
Yeah.
Life is beautiful.
Well, it's
They just got to have people stop stepping on the plug.
well, it seems like every game we lose the score clock at least once. It's nice to have shot clocks tonight.
Big thanks to Coach Murph for turning off the big light over there on the scoreboard that kills our cameras. And he's the one that pointed it out to me watching the show. He says, that light's hurting your shot.
Nice shot by Dan Pettinato there. Good solid post move.
14 points for Pettinato on the night. 14 of the Miners' 33. Surprisingly low output by Colin Lee. If the Miners are going to have any hope of doing something next year, Lee's going to have to step up, I think, and get some shots.
Good hustle by the Miners there.
Lee driving the lane now, putting it up. And waiting for him at the end of his drive is number 23, Tony Gill.
Colin felt he was hacked. I can't say that he wasn't there. There's an awful lot of slapping going on.
Gill, once again, he is just everywhere on the defensive side. anticipating shots. It's not just his height either that puts him in position like that. Three-pointer.
Alex Ford, big three. Well executed offense there by Oakmont.
And that was a good battle right there. Colin Lee against Alex Ford, one-on-one. Is it my imagination, or does Alex Ford look like Wally Cleaver? There you see on the replay. You know, if you run those in slow motion, you'll probably get a little bit more detail. McDonald. Drive to the basket. Oh, puts him in the popcorn machine. Now he'll take the shot. No good. Rebound, McDonald. Now he'll shoot again. This time no good. Rebound, Porter. Spin, turn it up, right in Gill's face. No good. 4 shots in a row. Miners can't buy a basket. There's Gill. He knows how to buy a basket. Put it up there and lay it in.
Getting hard to watch here.
Well, you have to revel in the athleticism of the Oakmont Vikings. They are just a tough team.
They are a good team. They have some size, and they use it to their advantage, exploiting the Miners' weaknesses there.
Well, they're just so quick and very well disciplined.
Yes, they are. They are.
There's no...
They share the ball well.
They share the ball well. You got Mobley that has 8, 9, 10 points. Actually 11, 12 points for Mobley. Tony Gill, Alex Ford, just everybody contributing, and especially on the defensive side. So many block shots that we've seen, and stops and rebounds, and very impressive. And you wonder how good a team like this, how they're going to do in the playoffs.
Well, peaking at the right time, I'd have to say.
Biertuempfel now. Whistle blows before he can get it over to Lee. So it looks like it's going to be a foul underneath.
Mobley.
So foul away from the ball. Mobley's dad walked by the table here at halftime. Said hi to him.
He's a pretty good-sized boy.
Yep. Oh, look at that move he put on Colin Lee. To his credit, Lee followed the move, but still, he was that was a great move.
Yeah, Mobley's a senior. I got a feeling he's going to go play some basketball somewhere.
Ball comes out to JT. Now in the hands of Mobley. No, that was Grady that had the ball. Mobley goes to his left. Got a little screen there by Gill. So 47-33, 2:33 remaining here in the third period of play. Miners in a battle for the final win this season.
Yeah, it's time to make a move. You know, traditionally the Miners are a good team in the third, and game's really starting to get away from them here.
Gill stretching out.
Nice steal by Dan Pettinato there.
Yeah, trying to get the pass. Biertuempfel, he's going to shoot from way outside. Mobley trying to get the ball into Gill. Here's a fast break. Biertuempfel lay it up and in! Chris Biertuempfel. There's a senior moment for him.
Yeah, nice breakaway. Good pass. Way to look up the floor, Colin Lee. All created by Dan Pettinato with the steal there. He's starting to get the jump on that ball coming into the post.
That's a great match. Biertuempfel on Mobley. Now he switches over to Serrano. Big shot by Grady. That's not going to go down.
Look up. Finish, Danny. Oh. That's a hard foul. He knew he was going to get it.
Yeah, it was, and he wound up right on his derriere.
Yeah. See a replay here.
Yeah, hit the slow button.
Nice pass by Colin Lee. Probably should have got that on maybe a hair sooner, but still it's there. Wow. That was almost a clean check. Almost.
Well, he went up strong to the basket. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah. Well, Mobley, he can elevate. Poor Dan couldn't get that to fall.
There's Gill again. Long pass to Grady. Over to Gill. Back out to Grady. Grady looking. Top, left, right. Finally gets it over to JT. He puts it up, rolls off the rim, rebound. Still being contested. Gill finally gets it over to Mobley. Into JT.
Cody Wilcox has got his hands full trying to cover that JT.
Colin Lee stripped it out of his hands. Mobley made the shot, but it would hit the rim. The game has turned into a track meet. Pretty full stands in here tonight. Big student body crowd. Minor Maniacs in the house.
Yeah, a lot of good fan support here.
A lot of good parental units in attendance.
So minor ball, 33 seconds left.
McDonald looking. Over to Wilcox, now over to Biertuempfel, whistle blows.
Uh-oh. Peter McDonald picked up a cheap foul there with the screen. Miners really struggling trying to get something going here. They're not out of this game yet, but...
No, surprisingly, only 12 points. They're going to have another quarter to do it. Let's see if they can hold them here. 15 seconds remaining on the clock. Good ball movement by the Vikings. The ball gets over to Grady. He decides to drive the lane, put it up, no good. Rebound, going to be Gill, put it up, no good. Out of bounds.
I don't know if we can see that one again, but you know what? The officials got to make that call. That big old guy is all over Peter McDonald's back. There's no way you can get a rebound with somebody hanging on you like that.
McDonald trying for another three-quarter shot.
Yes, thank you. Let's see here. I mean, Peter's got hops. Ball's getting batted around.
Yeah, that's a little bit late. Let's pick it up earlier in the replay since we're in between the quarters here. And we'll see exactly what Scott is talking about. That action happens so fast sometimes.
And you know, Peter can jump, and that guy's hands are way over the top of Peter's head.
Here
Ball
it is
goes
right
up.
here.
Shot by Ford. Peter's got a nice box. That tip's okay, but that one there, look at him. He's hanging on his head right there. There's just no call, and there's no, that's bad because the official's right there looking at it too.
Well, he was just standing up so tall. I mean, Pettinato was right in his armpit.
Well, Oakmont outscoring Nevada Union there 15-8. They've outscored them in all three quarters.
Yeah, holding them to single digits, though, that's a problem.
Yeah, 35 points at the end of the third. Miners really, they're not out of this game.
No, but they really got to dig deep right now.
They certainly do.
They have seen the mountain, and it is the Vikings, and they have to find a way to climb it. In the game right now, back is Ford. Ooh, Ford and Lee collide coming off the screen. That was a very hard collision right there. Unintentional.
No.
Which made it all the more violent.
Yeah, but you know his teammates need to be calling those screens out so they know it's coming. I don't see a lot of talking by the Miner defense.
Pettinato with Ford hanging on his shirt. No, it's Martin hanging on his shirt. So Eric Martin will bring the ball in. Looks like to Mobley. Colin Lee on him. Stolen away by Biertuempfel. Going up to the basket, reverse layup, put it in! So Colin Lee putting the pressure on the inbound pass. The sneaky little Biertuempfel coming up from behind it. Stealing the ball away from Mobley. Here comes Biertuempfel now. Pass off to Pettinato. Lost the handle though. You know, and these guys just love playing together. Biertuempfel, Pettinato, Colin Lee, the fast break.
Well, you know, Biertuempfel is going to give you 110%. Coach Latimer's gone to full court pressure now, and I think that it's even past due. They need to generate some turnovers here.
Here comes Biertuempfel's third trip down the floor on the fast break. There's Porter, three-pointer, it goes!
That could be a very big shot right there. Got him back within 9 now.
49-40, 6:17 remaining on the clock. As Mobley brings it up for the Vikings. Now over into the corner is Ford. He's going to dribble out to the side. Mobley. Nice head fake by Grady. He's going underneath. Give it to Gill. Score it.
Yeah, Dan Pettinato left his man to rotate for help defense, and nobody picked up Dan's man. We got the first rotation, but not the second one.
You know, and Biertuempfel just looks so little out there amongst all those tall guys.
He doesn't let that get in his way, does he?
He doesn't. It's like a David and Goliath every time he goes out there. And remember, he was going up against the big guy from Rockland. Temple. Over to Lee. Off the front of the rim, no good. Tony Gill, the big rebound. That's about his 85th of the game. He's like a vacuum cleaner under there. The ball just gravitates right to him. There's Ford on the outside, get it into Gill. Spin, turn, put it in! Tony Gill. I don't even know how many points he's had.
No, he's got a bunch.
I got it 12, and it's been sporadic. Here comes Mobley. Mobley cross to Gill, put it up, score it. Normally that would be a place where you would hear a timeout call. But I think Coach Latimer is just kind of looking at amazement at what's happening here tonight in the Ally.
No, I know he's not happy.
I think the fact that it's the last game of the season might take a little bit of the sting out of it. But certainly the Vikings came in here ready to play tonight.
The Vikings have really dominated the game defensively here. They're quick, they're solid, they're disciplined. You know, you don't see them having to switch a lot because they're playing a man-to-man defense, and they are just right up in their offensive player's face.
The referee moving the Maniacs back into a neutral position.
Timeout, Oakmont.
Somebody has an air horn that they must have blew off.
I thought it came from the other side, but it seemed to be inquiring with the Maniacs. That is against league rules. I'm sure that they don't want to hear that again. That'll be a technical foul.
Yeah, it's like bringing in a whistle.
No noisemakers.
So we got timeout here, 56-40. Vikings extending their lead to 16 points, 4:49 remaining. The clock is the enemy now for the Miners in this contest, their final league match of the year. As the Vikings take the court, Gil Dominguez and Scott Spencer joining you courtside here for one final time here at the Allied Gymnasium. Hope you've enjoyed all our coverage all year long of all the regular season games as we go back to live action.
Cody Wilcox with the big three. Yeah, I got caught there texting. My wife's giving me a play-by-play. My son's playing tonight up in Oregon.
Oh, I was wondering what you were looking at.
Yeah.
What's the score?
Well, it's halftime, and they're up by 5. They had a larger lead, but they let it get away from them a little bit.
So that's where she's at? She's up in Oregon?
Oh, no. It's being broadcast via the internet. So, I chose to be with you tonight, though, Gil.
You're an awesome, awesome dude. An awesome Scott Spencer.
And I got caught with it.
No, that's good. We need to, we can highlight the audience and let them know what, get the Zach report.
Yeah, Linfield's playing Whitman tonight. Linfield's in sole possession of second place right now up there, looking at some playoffs.
Wow, what a shot by JT. That was a frozen rope.
Yeah.
Wilcox had the shot underneath but decided to pass it off instead of going up.
Coach Latimer wasn't real happy. He thought Cody should have gone up with it, yeah.
Well, Wilcox, just a junior, his turn is going to come next year. He'll be the big man up there with Colin Lee. And they'll be able to get Pay up there with them and all the good players that Stromey has. Shot by Wilcox again for 3! Cody Wilcox bringing the Miners back 6 points just on his last 2 shots. There's Gill again throwing it up. Not to be confused with Gilligan.
Well, you know, the Oakmont post players are very solid players. They have nice footwork. They work the ball into them, and they're Miners getting beat down low. They don't have an answer for it.
At the line, Mr. Tony Gill. Solid game by him all night long.
Absolutely.
In every area. nullifying virtually the Pettinato factor. Lee for 3. 9 points for Lee tonight. Stolen by Biertuempfel. Throw it out to Lee. Picked up on the garbage by Pettinato. They'll set it up out the court.
Oh man, Dan Pettinato's wide open in the basket there.
They stole that ball away from Mobley. There's Mobley going all the way to the basket. Put it up, no good. Foul's called. 2:26 remaining. 10-point ball game. And the Miners are kicking the refrigerator door open, saying, don't close that door yet. Was that a little hot dog move Mobley just did after the foul shot, where he went like this, off the back of his head?
I missed that.
Oh, yeah. He did the same thing right there. Back of his head. Maybe it's a little ritual and not a hot dog move.
I'll have to watch for that.
Lee now. Driving, penetrating, tries to get the ball over to Porter because there was nowhere for that he was going to go. Stolen away. Here comes Mobley. He's got to get it out of the way from Biertuempfel and Lee, and he does. Over to Ford, who shoots it up. Grady tracks it down. Look at the size of those calves on Grady.
Yeah.
He's just got a couple tree trunks there.
Look like quads.
There's Ford giving Biertuempfel a little elbow shove. Going in for the steal. You know, his movement all around the ball is just impressive to watch. Gill makes it look easy.
Yeah, nice dish by Mobley.
63-49. Buck 27 remaining. Ball goes out of bounds to Sharon Hill, who can't shoot it from that sitting position. She's going to have to stand up.
Minute 25. 14-point game. Doors starting to close, I think, Gil.
Oh, wow. Somebody missed that pass, and the ball went screaming into the Miner Maniacs and nailed somebody.
Nailed him good. That was interesting. You don't see that every day.
That'll get your head back into the game. Biertuempfel with a three-pointer, no good.
That was about a four-pointer there. He was 30-plus feet away.
Trying to do his MacDonald impersonation. Going all the way to the basket. And then hacking him afterwards is Mobley. No foul called. There's Porter outside the three line. Three for Porter.
We got Chris Porter down for 3 threes here in the second half.
9-point lead. Into the popcorn machine goes Pettinato. And with the bucket is Grady. So they get down to 9, and then the Vikings come back. If they were to get a couple stops down here in this last minute, something exciting could have happened. Lee for 3. And you have to ask yourself, Scott, where was this offensive production about 5 minutes ago?
Well, they went into a press there, and they started to create some turnovers and frustrate them, Oakmont. But yeah, that one's in the books. That one's in the books. 65-55.
Chris Biertuempfel congratulating every senior as they come off the court. How it was nice to be in the the field of battle. So the Oakmont Vikings are going to take this one 65-55 and close out the minor season.
So, got a player of the game there?
You know what? We're going to talk about the player of the game after we let everybody know that you're watching exclusive coverage. Oh, actually, we should probably get the player of the game because they're going to be leaving the court. Boy, I don't know. Who do you like?
I like Dan Pettinato there, Gil.
All right, let's get number 10. Actually, I'm going to have to go get him because our new guy doesn't know how to do it. Hang on. You take over.
I'll take care. Yeah, Miners actually finally outscored Oakmont 20-18 in the fourth quarter, but it was just too little, too late. And, that concludes the minor season this year. It didn't turn out the way they were hoping it would, but the senior players are gathered over and for a couple group shots right now. It will be their last basketball game here in Allied Gymnasium. Like I said earlier, it's bittersweet. It's the Miners tried hard. They can be proud of their season. It just didn't work out the way they wanted it to. It's now they're building towards next year, and the seniors will be graduating and moving on. And, several of them heading off to college for the next chapter of their life. But once again, 65-55, Oakmont dominated this game pretty much from the start. And, they deserve that win. They're playing well. They're peaking at the right time going into the end of the season here. They're playoff bound. And they now hold on to sole possession of third place. And possibly, depending on how Rockland played, could be in a tie for second now after that win.
So we got a hold of Dan Pettinato. He's going to come over here. He has to go talk to his mom first and give her the big mom hug after his final game here.
Attaboy. That's a good young man there.
That's more important than us. So let's go ahead. Are we ready, Sean, to take our break? All right, let's go ahead and we'll take our final break of the evening. When we come back, we'll be talking with Dan Pettinato, our touchdown production player of the game, right after we let you know you're watching exclusive coverage of NU minor basketball right here on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
The classic and tragic tale of Cyrano de Bergerac comes to life at the Nevada City Theater in downtown Nevada City.
Why not? No money.
John Dederick stars as the ultimate Renaissance man, Cyrano, in this Paul Emery production. There are 4 performances each weekend, February 18th through the 20th and 25th through the 27th, to see the one, the only, Cyrano de Bergerac.
Sir, moron.
BNC is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley.
Walker's Office Supplies. Mike Anderson and his family at Walker's Office Supplies specialize in ways to make your business and home become more efficient. They carry thousands of products, from printering to pencils. You can shop in the store, order over the phone, or on the net at walkersgv.com, and they'll deliver it usually in just one day. Walker's Office Supplies, 535 Main Street in Grass Valley.
The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
Joining us here in the broadcast position is the touchdown production player of the game, Mr. Dan Pettinato, no stranger to player of the game accolades. And tonight, Dan, one of the tougher assignments going against this Oakmont Viking team. Very athletic, these guys.
Yeah, they were. They had those two tall guys inside. Yeah, they did a great job, though. I had a good time.
Right, Tony Gill and JT Andrelay. You ever talk to those guys during the game, after the game? Or?
A little bit. I mean, some guys don't really, but I did talk to Gil. He's asking about Arizona and wished me luck, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. So
there's a little bit of talking going on.
He's dialed into you. Well, I mean, you guys see each other twice a year, probably for a couple of years.
Yeah.
You know, at this level and stuff, and you know, if you're into the recruiting or who the big players are in the league, and then, you know, those guys got to be considered, I think, all league players.
Oh, definitely. They're one of the top 10 teams in the section. So
you know, it's amazing that they're only third in the SFL.
I know.
It's a tough league. It's
really
a tough league. You know, they did knock off Rockland and Del Oro. So,
really?
Yeah, it's Oakmont's a real deal. Those post players, you guys had your hands full down there tonight, but you come away with 14 points. Bulk of the scoring, especially early on there. You played a solid game, had some nice rebounds, but you know, it's just kind of bittersweet tonight. In the last game in Allied Gym, how's that make you feel?
I don't know. It's been pretty tough. I mean, I've been playing with all these guys for a long time, but I mean, everything comes to an end. So I mean.
Well, you know what? I got to say, I'm really proud of you. You know, it's been fun watching you. You're a fine young man, and you've done a good job, and you should be proud of yourself. I like how you went over and gave your mom a hug after the game. You know, it's you've had a good season.
Thank you.
What about that crazy shot by MacDonald?
I don't know. I was running down the side ready to catch it, but then I noticed it went through the hoop, and I was in shock.
That was crazy.
So.
Yeah. What a great moment for him that that he'll remember for the rest of his life.
Definitely.
I can see him now on the porch telling his grandkids.
Yeah.
The clock was winding down.
I know.
So senior night tonight, your family. I noticed you guys only brought like maybe a third of the family.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. There's at least a couple here though.
Yeah. I was a little surprised too.
Yeah.
The small turnout by the Pettinato family. How many kids do you have in your family?
We have 10.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
All together.
Yeah. Well, the Pettinato family wins. Yeah.
But we were talking also about what a great senior year you're having just overall. You know, not only with your basketball accomplishments, but football. And, you know, do you have to pinch yourself sometimes? I mean, you got good grades. You're having a good athletic year.
You do have good grades, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Well,
just checking.
I was just taking that, you know, for granted.
Yeah. Well, I gained a lot of experience when I was brought up the sophomore year and played with your son Zach, and so yeah, I definitely learned a lot from those years.
But this year is your year.
Yeah, definitely.
And how much fun has this been for you?
It's been awesome, really. I mean, not really the way we wanted it to turn out, but it's definitely been a fun year.
Yeah, for you personally.
Yeah.
Right, and I think by the time May and June gets here, you'll be ready.
Oh, yeah.
To move on to that next level and see what the future brings.
So you're all signed up with Arizona now, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's got to be exciting.
It really is.
How do you handle the heat?
I don't know. I haven't really tested the heat yet.
Well, you're going to find out.
I know.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's the least of my worries, really. I mean, I can adapt to that.
Yeah.
I'm just excited to play. So.
Yeah, well,
Amen.
good for you. What an opportunity. Wish you a lot of luck.
Right, we're so proud of you, and of course we'll continue to follow your career, and you got to come back and
I will
check in with us and
Christmas time.
see what Scott and Gil are up to on the game of the week.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, listen, congratulations. The final Player of the Game award this year for the Miners goes to Dan Pettinato. Great game tonight, and just a great career that you've had for the Miners, and all the traditions of Miner basketball that you've upheld.
Thank you.
Yeah, put her there. Good job,
Thank
Dan.
you.
All right, Dan, nice to see you again. So Dan Pettinato here joining us in the broadcast booth, and let's go ahead and remind you that this game is also brought to you tonight by Spencer Construction. Property values have stabilized, so now may be the time to build that room addition or custom kitchen that you've always wanted. Spencer Construction has a team of craftsmen with years of experience in the construction industry ready to do whatever it takes to complete your project. And, of course, Lori and Scott Spencer proud to donate their time to the NU Miner basketball program. Spencer Construction, your neighbors in Nevada County.
Also brought to you by Soft Answers. Dallas Whitcomb is your local computer specialist in Nevada City, specializing in computer software management, design, and consultation. That's why Dallas and Soft Answers are the best friends you and your computer system ever had. Dallas is the one to call for all those hard-to-solve computer problems and when you design your system also. So make your computer and your computer system your friend again with the help of Dallas Whitcomb and Soft Answers, a proud supporter of In-Use Sports.
And Cinto Graziano LLP, what does it mean to have an eye for your future? Well, at Cinto Graziano, it means specializing in helping your business grow, protecting your assets, and managing your finances for a secure future. They're more than just CPAs and business consultants. They're your friends in the world of taxes, finance, and business management. Now that tax season is officially here, they're ready to assist you every step of the way. They make it easy to have people on your side at Cinto Graziano, where they have an eye for your future. And, of course, Touchdown Productions, celebrating 13 seasons of only the best in local sports television. Gil Dominguez, along with Scott Spencer, my basketball buddy, saying thanks for tuning in, and be sure to join us next time as we begin the 2010 CIF Sac Joaquin Section Basketball Playoffs on the road to Arco Arena. First up is the Bear River Lady Bruins as they take on their first-round opponent. That's all next Tuesday. It's the Lady Bruins in playoff basketball coming up next right here on your NorCal Game of the Week across our Foothill network of stations and, of course, around the world at NevadaCountyTV.org. Just another great sports telecast produced by Touchdown Productions, making sports memories since 1997. You know, I don't even think I knew you in 97.
Yeah.
I was all new.
Yeah.
Squeaky clean.
Yeah. Glad I got to meet you. You know, I've enjoyed this season. I'm sad that the season is over here for Nevada Union, but I've enjoyed working with you, and you know, maybe we can do it again next year.
Well, you know, I know your phone number, so
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be calling.
Yeah. Well, I'll be sitting by the phone.
All right, so your executive producer has been myself, Gilbert M. Dominguez. Remote coordinator and our director tonight in the Commander 2 is Sean Kashevsky. The announcers, Scott Spencer joining me one final time this season, and yours truly, Gil Dominguez. Scott, so much fun, I can't even describe it.
Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure working with you too, Gil.
And, of course, the whole crew here, camera operators, Cassie Walker, Chris Glass, and Gerald Davenport making his Game of the Week debut tonight down on the floor. How'd you like it? Good? All right, he says it's good. He'll be back.
Did a good job.
Office manager, Lynn Dominguez, getting the DVDs ready for tomorrow night's crab feed. Remote facilities courtesy of the Commander 2. Commander 2 maintenance, Plaza Tire and Auto Service, PlazaTireAndAutoService.com. Touchdown Sportswear, DKN Stitches, and What's Your Sign? Jill Brenninger heading that up. Player of the Game Awards, award innovations of Grass Valley. Touchdown Accounting, Cinto Graziano, and Diane's Bookkeeping. And there's the address, phone number, email address. Drop us a line, tell us how we're doing, and be sure to join us on our new Facebook page. Go ahead and hit play. There we go. Become a fan of Touchdown Productions on Facebook. So this one's in the book. The Miners close out their season. For everyone here in the crew, I'm Gil Dominguez. We'll see you next time on the NorCal Game of the Week.